Life is not your comfort zone. And what I mean by that is that some people don't even realize how much they are stuck within their normal grind of, traffic, going to work, taking your lunch breaks, going home, putting the kids to bed, going to sleep, all that stuff, and watching Letterman before you go to sleep. But the big thing to remember is that none of that shit matters. I mean, in the whole scheme of things, life is not your comfort zone. Life is not basically your life. The life that you laid out in front of you, and I say this to myself, I'm not just being preachy to everyone else and putting myself on a pedestal, because that's not true. The reason why I'm coming and making this video is that I just got out of court, and the judge was really pretty unruly. It's like one of those judges that really puts their own personal life and their own personal beliefs and their own social conditioning into the law of state, the law of the court, or whatever, the law over the people, right? And it's a human, right, with all the flaws of a human being wearing the robes of authority, so be it. And it's basically, in a lot of sense, is that you're getting these people that are having, that are pretty much putting it as that it is the law to follow their own social conditioning, their own moral ethics, their own perception of what is right and what is wrong. And what is right and what is wrong is that it's just, what is not destructive on society as a whole, as, in the environment and the people, and, as long as, it doesn't matter what the fuck you do, it doesn't matter the color of your hair, it doesn't matter the religion, it doesn't matter what the fuck you do, as long as you're not hurting your fellow man. I mean, it doesn't matter what you do, it doesn't matter what you look like, and, yeah, but people, like, for instance, the judge completely discriminated against this 16-year-old, 15-year-old girl with it's her fad of it. She's 15. She's trying to look cool, and so she's got the green hair and the nose rings and the lip rings and the cool clothes and whatever. And yeah, she may regret it when she's in her mid-20s and she's trying to get a job and stuff. But is that really hurting her or, anyone around her? No. I mean, yeah, she's kind of like rebelling against society. Every teenager was. Does that put you in a position as a judge of a place of authority to condemn her, to fine her for wearing green hair and shit? Man, it really pissed me off. It really put me on edge. I kind of lost my tangent, but I guess one of the things is that it's like, I don't know, comfort zone, and I guess there's two topics. You can't live within the means of your comfort zones. You have to overcome adversity. And I guess for that girl, the other point I want to make is, I guess the whole means of authority and stuff, and how you think you're in control of your life, and then someone is put in position to think that they're in control over your life and stuff. And I don't know. My brain's scrambled. I don't know what kind of point I'm getting to. But you're not in control. You're not your comfort zone. There's people that are going to roll over you, and you're going to have to figure out a way to overcome adversity, overcome people's pettiness, people's misunderstandings and stuff like that, especially with people that feel like they're in power or actually in a certain degree of power, authority. But overcome adversity, and don't pass judgment, dude. It's like one thing I would tell that judge. It's like, stop with your bullshit, dude. You're not in a position of power. I am in a position of power because more than her, and I say that because I know by the means of common fucking sense, you do not condemn somebody by the way they look. I don't care if they're 15, with green hair or, different religious backgrounds or whatever. As long as they're not destructive on society and themselves, then I have no means to pass judgments, which puts me in a poorer position to be in a place of authority than anyone that would pass judgment like that. It's like, who the fuck do you think you are? That made me mad. There's a lot on my mind. Don't pass judgment. Don't stick within your social conditioning. Get out of your shell, because life is not your normal grind. Life is not your daily routine, your daily commute. It's not, You have to find your, spiritual practice. You have to find your character. You have to find, your strength through failure. Fucking Batman and shit. This isn't your life. You think it is. Like, you go day to day, and then you get the reality check is that you're not in control. And that's basically what I'm getting from my little time at court, is that you're not in control. Life is short, and it's not this comfortable ride that we think we make it out to be, where we're all in these little bubbles, bubbles with wheels, and we have these air conditioning. We're all comfortable. We're all so comfortable. But really, dude, reality is out there, It's like in the stars, It's in us. It's in every heartbeat, It's something not to be taken for granted, It's something to always be humbled, always be learning more, always be on your feet, and always be testing your boundaries, because life is intense, dude. We got away from it. We've done really good with getting away from the reality of life and existence. We've done a really good job. Nice cars and nice clothes and nice houses and nice beds and stuff. Most of us, especially of Americans, we've really gotten away with this shit, But, life's gonna really hit us one day, adversity is really gonna just hit us in the face. And a lot of us aren't going to be ready for it, because we haven't had the spiritual practice, the mindfulness of reality, of existence, of your own existence, of your own strengths, but also your own fragility, You have to understand the real understanding of what your life really is to the core. A lot of people, they don't want to take DMT and, psychedelics and stuff to really get to the core of existence, and a lot of people think oh, those are drugs, that's escape. It's not, dude. It's really not. There's a lot of things that are over-the-counter stuff, like Xanax, sedatives, you name it, but oxycontins, whatever. But the things that are natural, like mushrooms, ayahuasca, DMT, enhancing hallucinogens are cut you to the fucking core, dude. It's reality. It's not an escape. It's not. Everyone thinks immediately, when you hear hallucinogens, that it's a world, an escape into some kind of Alice in Wonderland, kind of cartoonish escape that's not reality. Bullshit, dude. It's an oversensitivity to your own existence and the existence that you have with the people around you, and how you affect people, and how your ways and actions affect not only you but the people around you. And it really a lot of those, I mean, they really bring you to the core. I mean, yeah, okay, so a lot of people aren't going to do that, but you have to find other ways of doing it, because this ain't no fucking joyride, dude. This shit gets intense. It's real. Reality is real. It's not a car ride. It's not a Mercedes. It's not a nice pair of jeans. It's it's a fucking real roller coaster with no strap-ins. Like, it's intense. No matter how much you escape from the real reality of, you're part of the animal kingdom, and you can't escape it. You can convince yourself, as long as you want, that you're above it, and that you're not a part of it. You're not equal to the other beings on this planet, a part of the animal kingdom. But dude, you are. Time to wake up. Thanks. Bye.